morning, everybody. It's your girl Tanya. Today's Tuesday. It is day 2 of our summer hours, and let me tell you something. Your girl was wore out yesterday. Yes, I was. I was worn out. But you know what? I am thankful and I am blessed to even have a job to say I am worn out. So every morning I think about, look, today I'm not getting a coffee. I'm going to digress from the coffee. But I meant to grab, the other day I went to the grocery store and I got some Pop-Tarts. We had Pop-Tarts. And every night, and I don't know why I don't do this before I go to bed, I told myself, don't forget to get up and get you a Pop-Tart, to take to work. What I do, because I got to be at work at 7:30, what I do but get up in the car and forget the Pop-Tarts. So I'm going to, because I'm tired of eating the Egg McMuffin and all that good stuff from the, McDonald's and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop at the grocery store and I'm going to get these Pop-Tarts. And I hope they have some oranges, because I like the Cara oranges and they sell out so quick. Those are the only oranges that I will pay full price for, because they're so good. Because they're they're just the right amount of sweetness. But I'm gonna tell you, I will sit there and I will chomp on them instead of eating cookies and the chips and all that good stuff. So I'm going to stop and see if they have any Caras. The grocery store opens at 7, so I kind of know where everything is. When I eat my Pop-Tarts, I gotta have butter on them. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I gotta have butter on my Pop-Tarts. So I'm gonna have to buy me a little bit of butter. So that is that. Good morning, sir. They doing the garbage. And what better way to speak? That's just a way to show some kindness. Speak. So is anybody doing anything for Memorial Day? I personally don't have any plans. So I doubt that I will be doing anything. And if anybody lives in certain areas like Jersey and stuff like that, check out a video I did on 4 black-owned beaches. One is in Jersey Shore, one is in Martha's Vineyard, the other is in Florida, and the other, I want to say South Carolina. But go check out that video. These are African-American owned beaches that were, founded by African-Americans. Things where we went. Look at that. I need to get a microabrasion. I'm losing weight, so look at that. I didn't even realize that. Anyway. So yeah, there's beaches and stuff, but I doubt the beach that I live near. I just heard there was a shooting, on one of the streets, a well-known street that, leads to the beach. So I doubt, for me personally, that I will be going to the beach with my family. So I don't know. Things have changed so much. When we were younger, when I was younger, my kids were younger, back in New York, my family and I, we would always have cookouts and stuff. We would do the cookout, and it was just so much fun. My mom and her siblings, which rest their soul, they've all gone on to a better place. But they used to do things, and then my cousins, like all of us, would get together. And I always say that my grandparents, they did an awesome job, because one thing, my grandparents had, I think, 11 children, and the one 9 or 11, whatever, something like that. But one thing I will say is that my family, my mom's family, her siblings, they got along very well, and we did things together. And so I attest that to my grandparents' upbringing and raising their children, and their children were very good to my grandparents. So I attest that to my grandparents. So yes. And that is about it. I woke up this morning with a headache, everybody, but sometimes we wake up with things on our mind. I have things I want to do and things I want to accomplish, and I'll be traveling June 2nd for my job. I'll be doing some traveling, so all expenses paid. So I'll be in a hotel from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 3 nights. So hey, you can't beat that. I think it's just myself, someone one of my staff members, and my colleague, HR director. So we'll be going to this conference, and I'm just looking forward to the getaway. And the hotel is really, really nice that we're staying in. And like I said, all expenses paid. We pay up front, but when we get back, we do the reimbursement. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm looking forward to that. But that's my story. That is my story. Oh, and then I haven't really put in vacation because right now is our busy time. If you're in accounting, especially if your company is going through year end, our year end, because I'm a state employee, our year goes from July 1st to June 30th. So like we're in fiscal year 25, so July 1st will be in fiscal year 26. But nonetheless, we have to close out fiscal year 25. So I have different things, that I have to do, and I'm responsible for doing the year-end closing. So because my manager actually, he's going to be retiring, and right now he's a CFO, and I know they haven't decided how they're going to do it. So because I'm under him, I'm thinking that I'm going to be the interim chief financial officer, and so I'm just working to try to get things right. So when I start the new fiscal year, everything is clean. Look, I try to give myself a little part. Everything is clean, and just the way that it's supposed to be. So I'm just I will be ready to get that stuff done. But before I go, before I end the vlog, I should say, I'd like to give you guys, read the word of kindness for today. So once I stop, I will read the word of the day. All right, okay, I'll be right back. So today's word of kindness out of my 365 days of kindness is faith and works. Just as the body without the spirit is dead, so also faith without work is dead. And that comes from James chapter 2, verse 26. A body is no less a body when there isn't a spirit, but it doesn't truly represent who a person is unless they are breathing, moving, and speaking. In the same way, our faith is still faith, but it doesn't really represent Christ until it is moving and speaking. There are times when you may have felt condemned because you haven't done enough with your faith. This kind of thinking is not from God. You don't earn your salvation through works. Your salvation has already been gifted through Jesus, but you can become a beautiful representation of Christ when you choose to give your faith life through your gracious actions and kind deeds. So today's act of kindness, leave a nice note on someone's card. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alrighty. Have a good one.